Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Gaming News Weekly. It's been a minute. I didn't make Gaming News Weekly last week. Didn't really have anything. And now this week there's so fucking much. There's so much shit floating around. There's rumors going around. There's official news going around. There's so much crazy stuff. So let's get into the news. We're gonna start with PlayStation because PlayStation got some heat. First things first, AK Gaming, PlayStation 5, number one in it. They got an 8K game, even though it's not an 8K game. So it's kind of strange. I know y'all seen it. It's everywhere. Digital Foundry, they made a video. The Tourist, the Nintendo Switch game that came to Xbox at launch that just came to PlayStation, but I thought it was already multi-platform at that point, but I think it just came to PlayStation now, or I don't know what the fuck happened with that. But the game is rendering in 8K, they said. I don't know how the hell they track this stuff. I don't know. They just said it's 8K, and everybody's like, the PlayStation got 8K, but it doesn't output in 8K. You can't play it in 8K, but the game is in 8K from what Digital Foundry say, and that's all I gotta say is they said it's in 8K, it's in 8K. What does that mean for gaming? Not a damn thing, but PlayStation 5 do have an 8K game, and Xbox, they don't. So I mean, I guess that's really it for the 8K game thing. In other news, PlayStation finally finalized their acquisition of Bluepoint Games, which is great news. Bluepoint has been making heat for PlayStation for quite a while. So them buying Bluepoint was no brainer. Everybody knew it was coming. They already announced it in June, but that was on accident because they were supposed to announce the damn, what the fuck is that game called again? The Returnal developers were getting bought, and they announced the Bluepoint thing got bought, and then Bluepoint was like, no, we're still independent. We all knew you were getting bought by Sony, bro. You couldn't just lie to the gaming community. But now it's finalized. They they acquired Bluepoint. Bluepoint's gonna make more games for them, which they already did. The remake's been fire. Yeah, I've been buying games again anyway. Might as well make them look good about Bluepoint. It's gonna be heat. It's gonna be a good time. In other Sony news, Naughty Dog. I was wondering where they were in the Sony showcase and all that. They putting their games on PC. We all know that. But they put out a little article where they was, responding to fan comments, and fans were asking like, "Hey, where's The Last of Us 2's multiplayer? We've been waiting on that heat." And they like, "Oh, we're still making it." What? They're still working on Last of Us 2. See, when I heard that, when I seen that, I was like, wait, there's still Last of Us 2's been out like what, a year, almost 2 years now? I don't know when it came out, I forget. I know it was last year, somewhere around there. And is y'all still working on the multiplayer? Y'all cut it so the game can release. But then everybody was shitting on Halo for cutting two features that nobody fucking uses. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how these things turn around, but they're still working on it. They said they're still working on it. They saying the studio, what they making, looks like some heat. They can't wait to get it out to their fans, and that's always good news. But like, I thought they would just reskin the Last of Us 1's multiplayer and just put it on Last of Us 2. I wouldn't expect it to be like this whole big ambitious project. Hey, Naughty Dog be trying to go big or go home, and I guess they going big for their fans, so shout out to them. And all the PlayStation fans waiting on The Last of Us 2's multiplayer. They said it's still coming, or it might just end up being a whole nother fucking game at this point, because it doesn't look like they're releasing it anytime soon. But they're still working on something, they said. And it's multiplayer, and it's for The Last of Us, so it might just be a whole new fucking game. Who knows? Who knows with them? And then, there's always rumors going around for PlayStation, and it has to do with Konami every fucking time, and Kojima, and PT, and Silent Hill, and Metal Gear. I don't know why every time Konami IPs come up, Sony has to come up. Kojima has to come up every time. Like, every time. And people be like, Sony needs to do this, Sony needs to do that. Sony doesn't own Konami, bro. Konami has to do these things. Sony can't do anything about it. But they keep coming up. They keep coming up. And now they have like, I don't know, some rumors. There's some rumors spreading around that Kojima and Sony are working on Silent Hill and Sony's funding it. And I'm like, all right, what the fuck is Konami doing? Because they own Silent Hill, bro. They can't just Sony can't just make a Silent Hill game. So who knows? They might be in cahoots. They might be doing something good. But last time I heard, Bloomberg was working on Silent Hill for Konami. Could be two different games. Kojima could be helping out. Bloomberg just dropped the Medium on PlayStation 5. I know they had to downscale a lot of things, but the game's running pretty good from what I heard. And it wasn't a bad game. I never finished it because horror games are not my thing. But I did play it, and it's actually pretty fucking good. And that's all I really got to say. PlayStation had a whole lot of rumors out. But I'm not just going to cover all the rumors because most of the shit's just wild crazy. But hey, Sony been dropping some stuff, and on the Xbox side, Xbox haven't dropped pretty much. They was at Tokyo Game Showcase. They dropped a lot of games in Game Pass. Some of those games are fucking good, bro. I uploaded one of them, and the demo for Final Fantasy, I uploaded that. That should be up already. Yeah, that should be up already because I already did all that, and it was a lot longer than I expected it to be, but I played it. It was actually pretty good. It looked kind of strange, but it's actually pretty good. Scarlet Nexus, been playing it. I thought I was at the end, bro, but then it was like, but wait, there's more. Oh shit, they cooked me, bro. The story's so good, and it's in Game Pass now. So if y'all ain't played it and y'all was scared to buy it because it's not y'all type of game, it's in Game Pass. Go play it. Enjoy it, have a good time. In other news, Todd Howard, our boy over there at Bethesda, they were at Tokyo Game Showcase, and he told the Tokyo fans that Starfield is gonna have full Japanese voiceover, 150,000 lines of dialogue in Japanese. And I'm like, hold on, that's a lot of fucking words. And they have a full Japanese voiceover, and I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Because then all the gaming outlets was like, oh shit, this is gonna be twice as big as Skyrim, because Skyrim only had like 90,000 lines of dialogue, and then Fallout 4 had like 100,000 lines of dialogue, and I'm like, oh damn, I didn't know. Like, I know these games are big, but I didn't know they had that much fucking talking in it, and most of it's repetitive, so I don't know if it's just like unique lines of dialogue, because that'd be fucking crazy. But it sounds like it's gonna be a big ass game since Bethesda don't have to worry about the PlayStation platform no more. I guess they got time to do other shit like that. They're like, might as well make our games better. They got so much time on their hands. They're so used to making games for so many platforms. Now that they only got to make it for one and then port it to another, they don't really have to worry about anything else. So I mean, that's good news for Bethesda. I think there was another game that's getting Japanese voiceover too. I can't remember which one it was. Starfield was the big one. And I think there was a second one that got announced. I think it's Redfall. Maybe getting Japanese voiceover as well. Because, I mean, Phil and them really pushing for the Japanese market. He's trying to get more Japanese games on Xbox. He's trying to get more JRPGs to come to us. And it's been rough. I seen a Chinese RPG in the store after Tokyo Game Showcase. I'm like, oh shit. I need to buy it and play it. I don't know what it is, not yet. I only seen the intro movie that they play in the store that plays automatic, and I mean, it looks like Heat, you know. So I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna play it, might upload it, and who knows, it might be another banger. But last thing is Xbox rumor. So Tokyo Game Showcase happened. There was some interviews going on, all kind of stuff. And then some numbers start dropping out, and there's some rumors going around that Game Pass is up to 30 million subscribers as of when the Tokyo Game Showcase happened. So like earlier this week. And I'm like, 30 million? That's a fucking lot. Because even if all of them are paying $10 a month, like there's a whole lot of Ultimate people out here, but like if everybody's only paying $10 a month, that's still like $300 million a month just from Game Pass alone that they could just spend on shit. Those are crazy numbers. I don't know if those numbers are true. They just rumors, like I said. Like nobody know the official numbers of Game Pass. But if 30 million is what they're saying and what they're getting, even at base level, that's a lot of fucking money to just throw around every month to either get more games into Game Pass, or to get more indie devs to bring their stuff to the platform, or to just fund another game from an Xbox Game Studio, or a second party deal, or a third party deal with Game Pass. Like, there's so much money just sliding in every month from Game Pass, and people still saying Game Pass is not making money. But like, if they're not making money, I don't know what making money is. So, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new. Usually after I put these up, more news comes out, and it always goes like that. So if I missed anything, leave it down below. And again, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all in the next video.